अथ षष्ठोऽध्यायः। श्रीभगवानुवाच अनाश्रितः कर्मफलम् कार्यम् कर्म करोति यः स सन्न्यासी च योगी च न निरग्निर्न चाक्रियः।
Lord Shri Krishna said, "He who acts because it is his duty, not thinking of the consequences, is really spiritual and a true ascetic, and not he who merely observes rituals or who shuns all action."
यं संन्यासमिति प्राहुः योगं तं विद्धि पाण्डव न ह्यसन्न्यस्तसङ्कल्पः योगे भवति कश्चन।
O Arjuna, renunciation is in fact what is called right action. No one can become spiritual who has not renounced all desire.
आरुरुक्षोर्मुनेर्योगम् कर्म कारणमुच्यते योगारूढस्य तस्यैव शमः कारणमुच्यते।
For the sage who seeks the heights of spiritual meditation, practice is the only method. And when he has attained them, he must maintain himself there by continual self-control.
यदा हिनेन्द्रियार्थेषु न कर्मस्वनुषज्यते सर्वसङ्कल्पसन्न्यासी योगारूढस्तदुच्यते।
When a man renounces even the thought of initiating action, when he is not interested in sense objects or any results which may flow from his acts, then in truth he understands spirituality.
उद्धरेदात्मनात्मानम् नात्मानमवसादयेत् आत्मैव ह्यात्मनो बन्धुः आत्मैव रिपुरात्मनः।
Let him seek liberation by the help of his highest self, and let him never disgrace his own self, for that self is his only friend. Yet it may also be his enemy.
बन्धुरात्मात्मनः सत्य येनात्मैवात्मना जितः अनात्मनस्तु शत्रुत्वे वर्तेतात्मैव शत्रुवत्।
To him who has conquered his lower nature by its help, the self is a friend. But to him who has not done so, it is an enemy.
चितात्मनः प्रशान्तस्य परमात्मा समाहितः शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु तथा मानापमानयोः।
The self of him who is self-controlled and has attained peace is equally unmoved by heat or cold, pleasure or pain, honor or dishonor.
ज्ञानविज्ञानतृप्तात्मा कूटस्थो विजितेन्द्रियः युक्त इत्युच्यते योगी समलोष्टाश्मकाञ्चनः।
He who desires nothing but wisdom and spiritual insight, who has conquered his senses, and who looks with the same eye upon a lump of earth, a stone, or fine gold, is a real saint.
सुहृन्मित्रायुदासीन मध्यस्थद्वेष्य बन्धुषु साधुष्वपि च पापेषु समबुद्धिर्विशिष्यते.
He looks impartially on all, lover, friend, or foe, indifferent or hostile, alien or relative, virtuous or sinful.
योगे युञ्जेत सततम् आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः एकाकीयत चित्तात्मा निराशीरपरिग्रहः.
Let the student of spirituality try unceasingly to concentrate his mind. Let him live in seclusion, absolutely alone, with mind and personality controlled, free from desire and without possessions.
शुचौ देशे प्रतिष्ठाप्य स्थिरमासनमात्मनः नात्युच्छ्रितम् नातिनीचम् शैलाजिनकुशोत्तरम्.
Having chosen a holy place, let him sit in a firm posture on a seat neither too high nor too low, and covered with a grass mat, a deer skin, and a cloth.
अत्रैकाग्रम् मनः कृत्वा यतचित्तेन्द्रियक्रियः उपविश्यासने युञ्ज्यात् योगमात्मविशुद्धये.
Seated thus, his mind concentrated, its functions controlled, and his senses governed, let him practice meditation for the purification of his lower nature.
समं कायशिरो ग्रीवम् धारयन्नचलं स्थिरः सम्प्रेक्ष्य नासिकाग्रं स्वम् दिशश्चानवलोकयन्.
Let him hold body, head, and neck erect, motionless and steady. Let him look fixedly at the tip of his nose, turning neither to the right nor to the left.
शान्तात्मा विगतभिः ब्रह्मचारिव्रते स्थितः मनः संयम्य मच्चित्तः युक्त आसीत मत्परः.
With peace in his heart and not fear, observing the vow of celibacy, with mind controlled and fixed on me, let the student lose himself in contemplation of me.
जन्मेवं सदात्मानं योगी नियतमानसः शान्तिं निर्वाणपरमां मत्संस्थाम् अधिगच्छति.
Thus keeping his mind always in communion with me and with his thoughts subdued, he shall attain that peace which is mine and which will lead him to liberation at last.
नात्यश्नतोस्तु योगोऽस्ति न चैकान्तमनश्नतः न चातिस्वप्नशीलस्य जाग्रतो नैव चार्जुन.
Meditation is not for him who eats too much, not for him who eats not at all, not for him who is overmuch addicted to sleep, not for him who is always awake.
युक्ताहारविहारस्य युक्तचेष्टस्य कर्मसु युक्तस्वप्नावबोधस्य योगो भवति दुःखः.
But for him who regulates his food and recreation, who is balanced in action, in sleep, and in waking, it shall dispel all unhappiness.
यदा विनियतं चित्तम् आत्मन्येवावतिष्ठते निःस्पृहः सर्वकामेभ्यः युक्त इत्युच्यते तदा.
When the mind, completely controlled, is centered in the self and free from all earthly desires, then is the man truly spiritual.
तथा दीपो निवातस्थः नेङ्गते सोपमा स्मृता यतचित्तस्य युञ्जतो योगमात्मनः.
The wise man who has conquered his mind and is absorbed in the self is as a lamp which does not flicker, since it stands sheltered from every wind.
यत्रो परमते चित्तम् निरुद्धं योगसेवया यत्र चैवात्मनात्मानम् पश्यन्नात्मनि तुष्यति.
There, where the whole nature is seen in the light of the self, where the man abides within his self and is satisfied there, its functions restrained by its union with the divine, the mind finds rest.
सुखमात्यन्तिकं यत्तत् बुद्धिग्राह्यमतीन्द्रियम् वेत्ति यत्र न चैवायम् स्थितश्चलति तत्त्वतः.
When he enjoys the bliss which passes sense and which only the pure intellect can grasp, when he comes to rest within his own highest self, never again will he stray from reality.
यं लब्ध्वा चापरं लाभं मन्यते नाधिकं ततः यस्मिन् स्थितो न दुःखेन गुरुणापि विचाल्यते.
Finding that, he will realize that there is no possession so precious, and when once established there, no calamity can disturb him.
संविद्या दुःखसंयोग वियोगं योगसञ्ज्ञितम् स निश्चयेन योक्तव्यः योगो निर्विण्णचेतसा.
This inner severance from the affliction of misery is spirituality. It should be practiced with determination and with a heart which refuses to be depressed.
कल्पप्रभवान् कामा त्यक्त्वा सर्वानशेषतः मनसैवेन्द्रियग्रामम् विनियम्य समन्ततः.
Renouncing every desire which imagination can conceive, controlling the senses at every point by the power of mind.
शनैरुपरमेद् बुद्ध्या धृतिगृहीतया आत्मसंस्थं मनः कृत्वा न किञ्चिदपि चिन्तयेत्.
Little, by the help of his reason controlled by fortitude, let him attain peace. And, fixing his mind on the self, let him not think of any other thing.
यतो यतो निश्चरति मनश्चञ्चलमस्थिरम् ततस्ततो नियम्यैतत् आत्मन्येव वशं नयेत्.
When the volatile and wavering mind would wander, let him restrain it and bring it again to its allegiance to the self.
प्रशान्तमनसं ह्येनं योगिनं सुखमुत्तमम् उपैति शान्तरजसं ब्रह्मभूतमकल्मषम्.
Supreme bliss is the lot of the sage whose mind attains peace, whose passions subside, who is without sin, and who becomes one with the Absolute.
युञ्जन्नेवं सदात्मानं योगे विगतकल्मषः सुखेन ब्रह्म संस्पर्शम् अत्यन्तं सुखमश्नुते.
Thus, free from sin, abiding always in the eternal, the saint enjoys without effort the bliss which flows from realization of the infinite.
सर्वभूतस्थमात्मानं सर्वभूतानि चात्मनि ईक्षते योगयुक्तात्मा सर्वत्र समदर्शनः.
He who experiences the unity of life sees his own self in all beings and all beings in his own self, and looks on everything with an impartial eye.
यो मां पश्यति सर्वत्र सर्वं च मयि पश्यति तस्याहं न प्रणश्यामि स च मे न प्रणश्यति.
He who sees me in everything and everything in me, him shall I never forsake, nor shall he lose me.
सर्वभूतस्थितं यो मां भजत्येकत्वमास्थितः सर्वथा वर्तमानोऽपि स योगी मयि वर्तते.
The sage who realizes the unity of life and who worships me in all beings lives in me, whatever may be his lot.
आत्मौपम्येन सर्वत्र समम् पश्यति योऽर्जुन सुखं वा यदि वा दुःखम् स योगी परमो मतः.
O Arjuna, he is the perfect saint who, taught by the likeness within himself, sees the same self everywhere, whether the outer form be pleasurable or painful.
Arjuna uvacha yoyam yogastvaya proktah samyena madhusudana etasyaham na pashyami chanchalatvat sthitim sthiram.
Arjuna said, I do not see how I can attain this state of equanimity which thou hast revealed, owing to the restlessness of my mind.
Chanchalam hi mana Krishna pramati balavadridham tasyaham nigraham manye vayoriva sudushkaram.
My Lord, verily the mind is fickle and turbulent, obstinate and strong, yea, extremely difficult as the wind to control.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha asamshayam mahabaho mano durnigraham chalam abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha gृह्यते.
Lord Shri Krishna replied, Doubtless, O mighty one, the mind is fickle and exceedingly difficult to restrain. But, O son of Kunti, with practice and renunciation, it can be done.
Asamyatatmana yogaha dushprapa iti me matihi vashyatmana tu yatataha shakyo vaptumupayataha.
It is not possible to attain self-realization if a man does not know how to control himself. But for him who, striving by proper means, learns such control, it is possible.
Arjuna uvacha ayati shraddhayopetaha yogacchalita manasaha aprapya yoga samsiddhim kangatim Krishna gacchati.
Arjuna asked, He who fails to control himself, whose mind falls from spiritual contemplation, who attains not perfection, but retains his faith, what of him, my Lord?
Kachinno bhaya vibhrashtaha chinnabhramiva nashyati apratishto mahabaho vimudho brahmanah pathi.
Having failed in both, my Lord, is he without hope, like a riven cloud having no support, lost on the spiritual road?
Chetanme samshayam Krishna chetumarhasya sheshataha twadanya samshayasyasya chetanahyupapadyate.
My Lord, thou art worthy to solve this doubt once and for all. Save thyself, there is no one competent to do so.
भगवानुवाच पार्थ नैवेह नामुत्र विनाशस्तस्य विद्यते न हि कल्याणकृत् कश्चित् दुर्गतिं तात गच्छति.
Lord Shri Krishna replied, My beloved child, there is no destruction for him, either in this world or in the next. No evil fate awaits him who treads the path of righteousness.
प्राप्य पुण्यकृतां लोकाम् उषित्वा शाश्वती समाः शुचीनां श्रीमतां गेहे योगभ्रष्टोऽभिजायते.
Having reached the worlds where the righteous dwell, and having remained there for many years, he who has slipped from the path of spirituality will be born again in the family of the pure, benevolent, and prosperous.
अथवा योगिनामेव कुले भवति धीमताम् एतद्धि दुर्लभतरम् लोके जन्म यदीदृशम्.
Or he may be born in the family of the wise sages, though a birth like this is indeed very difficult to obtain.
प्रतं बुद्धिसंयोगम् लभते पौर्वदेहिकम् यतते च ततो भूयः संसिद्धौ कुरु नन्दन.
Then the experience acquired in his former life will revive, and with its help he will strive for perfection more eagerly than before.
पूर्वाभ्यासेन तेनैव ह्रियते ह्यवशोऽपि सः जिज्ञासुरपि योगस्य शब्दब्रह्माति वर्तते.
Unconsciously, he will return to the practices of his old life, so that he who tries to realize spiritual consciousness is certainly superior to one who only talks of it.
प्रयत्नाद्यतमानस्तु योगी संशुद्ध किल्बिषः अनेकजन्म संसिद्धः ततो याति परां गतिम्.
Then, after many lives, the student of spirituality, who earnestly strives and whose sins are absolved, attains perfection and reaches the Supreme.
तपस्विभ्योऽधिको योगी ज्ञानिभ्योऽपि मतोऽधिकः कर्मिभ्यश्चाधिको योगी तस्माद् योगी भवार्जुन.
The wise man is superior to the ascetic and to the scholar and to the man of action. Therefore, be thou a wise man, O Arjuna.
योगिनामपि सर्वेषाम् मद्गतेनान्तरात्मना श्रद्धावान् भजते यो माम् स समे युक्ततमो मतः.
I look upon him as the best of mystics, who, full of faith, worshippeth me and abideth in me.